And then they do a fake out where they have Absalom show up, the sex offender, and then they have him actually. Morio's real excited that he's alive, but they actually have them stab him in the back because it wasn't actually Absalom. It was someone else using a fruit pretending to be him.
To make it better.
No, they faked out Moria. Like, hey, my friend, you're alive. We can go back to pirating. That's like, no, actually, you're not, and you're gonna be stabbed by someone wearing your friend's face.
That's kind of creepy. All right, last mission, by the way.
The whole game for real?
Whole game for real.
Oh God. Yeah, this really is short.
What's my time at? I think I'm still sub 4 hours, huh, guys? I think I am. Let's find out. Don't worry about it too much. Nice. Pretty good. Okay, one more go at this, and it's still... Yeah, we are, in fact, watching this for the third time, by the way, guys.
Davon was disguised as Absalom, but Shiryu was the one that stabbed Moria. Right, Shiryu is the one that has the invisibility fruit.
Did he get it? Wow.
Yeah, he found Absalom and killed him.
Oh. Ooh.
So Shiryu of the Rain, who was the former warden of Impel Down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has the invisibility fruit, so not only is he a sword god master person, he's also invisible.
That's terrifying. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, Katarina Davon got the Kitsune fruit. Fox, or dog and fox are considered the same breed, so dog fruit model Kitsune allowed her to transform into anyone. Because the Kitsune fox is the trickster animal that will take on the form of anyone.
Yeah.
If they were going to be more thematic about it, they should have actually been the Tanuki fruit. But they can't do Tanuki because Tanuki is what everyone insultingly calls Chopper.
Yep. True. No, it didn't. All right, so luckily this fight is a lot easier than the ones we've been dealing with before because Akainu himself is inherently a fairly weak character, all things considered. So that's good. The only thing you need to be careful about, though, is the fact that he hits like a fucking nuke. Like this.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ow. Not the only fire hole I have him in today. All right, what's this cancel point? I think 2? Yeah. Just totally fine. I can work with this.
Oh God, your damage.
He's a little... Well, also I was using the unenhanced one also, so I'm not too surprised by that fact.
You can enhance your supers too?
Yes. You can do... So...
Oh, no, you don't have any meter for that anymore.
You are correct. Yeah, it is so. Hang on. Yeah,
so
hit...
button?
No, not yet.
Are you sure?
If I can get into a good rhythm, I have confidence I'll be able to take this back.
All right.
Plus, I just gotta bully him enough. As you should.
Oh, you can...
Charge and it makes it full screen. If you do the enhanced version, it instantly makes it full screen.
I sort of wish I knew that, but I have to imagine that Kuzan would not have given me the opportunity, especially with how many projectiles he has.
Probably not. Okay, we're gonna do a mix-up. If I can get this, I win. Right now. There we go. Fuck. Wait.
Go into it.
Now, here's a funny thing. While they're sitting there with Haki up, Logia up, you can actually still hit him with your ultimate activations. That's a great way to bypass everything ever. It's particularly funny with Ace, considering his also...
You did pull it back.
Damn right. I have 10 hours logged on this game on this save file alone, and I would like to think they went somewhere.
God.
Yeah, he's at his point, his limit multiple times today, in fact.
Moria no sold that stab, by the way.
Oof.
Good for him.
Just tanked it, I guess. I mean, I guess his physiology is kind of weird also, so I'm not too surprised by that fact. Maybe he is an actual walking doll. Who the fuck knows? All I know is he's gonna be the worst thing in our lives come Pirate Warriors 2.
Yeah. And when we're done this game, if it fucks up a second time, I'm going to buy a copy of this game and burn it.
Like Ace is about to be. Now, if this game fucks up again, I'm doing it solo.
No, that disc already has a hole in it.
True. So it's funny, we had this whole thing of culminating his character in just like 50 or so episodes, and we actually have him killed off here. Funny that. Oops. All right, Luffy, find a doctor who can work on this. Dr. Kareha. I can take it. I can fix this.
Chopper too, apparently.
Chopper. Probably, actually. Anyway, as we do the cutscene again. All right, well, you know, I guess this is totally fine. I guess I'll just get some
Is there a
points out of
place
the way
to
right
view
now.
the credits in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
If we don't end up seeing it anyway, recycling cutscenes is so easy. If they change some things about it, that's
Oh my
fine.
God.
What?
Highlight this after the fact. The shading thing is so bad that shadows actually move on his back as the camera turns. There's supposed to be
Yeah.
like an overarching shadow like over his shoulders on his back, and it retracts when the camera pulls around to see it.
I think it's supposed to be like it's probably like an actual object placed on his model or some shit.
This game is hideous.
I feel like the models themselves look decent, but like the artistic decisions used is just wretched.
Hey, can we get that turn off the piss filter in Resident Evil mod for this game where we turn off the shading? Seriously, graphically it goes up 2 points if you do that.
Probably. All right, do I have anything I was going to talk? I think I've covered most of my bullet points. So I guess I'll just open on this. Yeah, needless to say, this game wasn't really well received when it launched. I think it got like
It never got above a 6.
What was the number? Yeah, lots of 6 out of 10s from various websites. IGN being
being generous.
IGN being an outlier at 79 out of 100.
Fuck off!
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Too much water, baby. What's the actual number to give to Oras again? 7.5.
7.8, too much water. Also, fuck off with that too. Water only takes like a maximum of 10 minutes in the whole game,
It's
really?
It's actually way easier to access too, considering Oras and everything.
Yeah. No, you... Unless you're grinding on the water, you will not spend more than 20 minutes in that whole game on the water. Fuck off.
Yeah. Now, I want to make mention of one thing, by the way, guys. Remember, the whole difficulty spikes. I have obscene amounts of level and characters already from hours of grinding. Hours, he says. But I still got mauled by fucking some characters, even with the stats I have. It's insane. Also took him a while to recover from this. And
Yeah, he was out for like 9 days or something, they said.
yeah. It's funny, because I don't think he was even that bent out of shape when they lost Sabo. I mean, he was, but not this bad.
Well, it's because it's happening a second time.
That's probably fair, yeah. No one tell him about... Wait, did Sabo actually survive the island being blown up?
The island never got blown up. It was
It was never there to begin with.
a ship that the Celestial Dragon shot at.
I thought it was Eam that actually did that.
Oh, you mean recently?
Yes.
Yes. He survived being hit by the what the hell is it called? It's something. The island of Lulusia was blasted by a laser from Eam.
Yep.
The water level rose. The Mother Flame, thank you.
Yeah.
He got blasted by that, survived apparently, but now he's on the run because because the message that the world government is putting out is it was actually Sabo that killed King Cobra.
Yeah, I did a little bit of deep dive looking up the Mother Flame because it sounds like a whole fucking thing. I'm like, this sounds really interesting. And I think it was a thing made up by what's his name?
Vegapunk.
Vegapunk, yeah. Oh, yeah, also. Yeah, we'll get to these afterwards. It's very funny. So, main credits. Time to roll this bitch, baby.
Does this logo look good?
Nah, oh god, no. This is an MP4 file, all right? I can tell that much.
Yeah.
Good lord. Ugh.
Oh, hey, we're gonna have to look at the 4 cutscenes this game has again.
Yeah. So, broke his voice by someone just named Cho. That's awesome. So, having got this whole game again, and me having played through this whole game 4 times. I'm not joking about that.
Yeah, no.
I have gone through this game 4 times now. I still have to say, this game is... Okay, when I originally got into this game thinking that we're going to knock it out really fast, I actually was dreading this one because I thought this was like the worst of what Spike Chunsoft was putting out. And if I'm being real here, Chief, nah, it's definitely not the worst. Not the best.
Is that still J-Stars?
If it's not J-Stars or something else, but this definitely this landed somewhere upper on my list. It's fine.
Okay, does Kinect even count?
Unfortunately, if you ask Xbox, kind of. I'll say, though, I like this game still better than Ultimate Tenkaichi. I make no fucking bones about that. This game runs faster. It's more interesting to look at. It's more fun to play. It's not...
Well, no, the PS3 Dragon Ball games ran at 60.
No, I'm talking about actual gameplay. Like, actual funness. No, this is much more fun, I think, than Ultimate Tenkaichi. But that being said, it's still not necessarily that great either, obviously. I don't think I'm breaking any ground and saying that one.
4
Or what?
out of 10.
Oh. I think I'd put like a 4.55. It's on. I do see the skeletal structure of an actual good game here, like potentially something that could actually be like kind of rock solid that you can play and say, yeah, I had some more amounts of fun playing this game. This wasn't too bad.
We were talking about this before we started recording. The problem nowadays with these sorts of games is that Spike Chunsoft is a very slow and steady wins the race sort of company. Where it's like they'll make a game that's bad but has a skeleton they can work off of, and eventually you get the muscle, and then you get the skin, and when you finally get the skin is your Tenkaichis.
Yep.
Nowadays, Bamco doesn't want to invest that much. They're like, you're going to make it good the first time, or you're not going to get any more. They don't know how to do that because they're theoretically making new mechanics and new systems each time. They don't know how to make it good the first time, and no one wants to spend the money to have them actually make it good the second or third time.
Basically.
So these games all fall by the wayside after one attempt.
More or less. However, this is the first one, I think, of its kind to actually get some continued support afterwards with DLC. Nominal as it might be, it is the first one. Now, I'm gonna say that I had some. That guy's name is also Cunt. What the fuck?
Where?
Nut. Okay, Nut. That was very funny. So, it really is a victim of its own ambition. Tons of unique characters, but the tutorials are terrible and don't tell you much about the game. It really plays, like combo structures or how neutral plays or anything like that. It doesn't really tell you shit. Let's see. I have my notes. Yeah, I'm just gonna read it verbatim. Fuck it. Also, a lot of stuff that I don't like in general. Like, let's take this from the top.
We're going to be here for a while.
Logia types being unable to avoid combos altogether, or being able to avoid combos altogether. The tag system that only sometimes works. The weird lack of button buffering so you can mash the light button too slowly and suddenly a combo drops. Characters taking 12 years to stand off the floor. Block movement being incredibly slow. Basic combos being oddly hard to do. No sample combos for characters or character-specific tutorials. Oddly obtuse mechanics like Conqueror's Hockey not being explained at all, and etc.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of it really comes...
Terrible notation.
There's a lot you can do to this game that I think would actually elevate it to some fairly decent levels. And don't get me wrong, One Piece fighting games are not a rarity these days either. We also already have the one at 3DS made by Arc System Works.
We've got 2 3DS games.
We do. Yeah, the other one's the Dragon Ball Z collab.
No. One Piece Super Grand Battle X, the 2D Grand Battle sequel that goes up through Dressrosa on the 3DS.
Oh, damn, nice. I did not know about that one, actually. I think genuinely this game, the attention was put too much on the content itself and not so much on the characters. If you slash like a third of the game's roster and put more into making the game more fluid and responsive, I think that would immediately make this way better. But I dig the character inclusions. You got some deep cuts that don't have any appearances otherwise. Literally, Koala is never playable anywhere else ever. This first game with Gear 4 Luffy, it's something. Yeah, honestly, guys, I don't recommend ever picking this one up. Even if you're a super big One Piece fan and you like jank as fuck games, maybe pirate it, but I don't think I'd recommend playing it yourself. Now, funny things. DLC.
Gildo Tesoro.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
And that's it. Number 2, I love how you never remember some things between recordings, and it makes it all the funnier seeing your reactions every time. Third one.
Well, no, I would remember things like them having these that are only like a character long. I wouldn't remember that it was misspelled.
Oh, yeah, that was especially... I think it was even mentioned in the wiki also. So, yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Now, I will say, just quickly before we do wrap up, though, I do appreciate the actual inclusion of fucking...
Oh, yeah, and the costumes.
The DLC is good. Like, for what it's worth, like, there was a lot of this shit. It's not too expensive. I do appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna look at boobs and asses. We're at that section of the video to cleanse the palate, I guess. And for what it's worth, Yeah, the boobs are actually drawn decently well. I'm gonna say that. Sometimes. Then you get to Nami over here, and like it's kind of good, but
Nah.
like,
These are the most implanted her boobs have ever looked.
that is very true. But no, the DLC is kind of wacky. It does cover a good spectrum. We have Gear 4th Luffy here.
Fuck do you mean this game released in 2016 was advertised as having Gear 4th and it was DLC, it wasn't on the fucking disc?
Mm-hmm. No, wait. Was this base game? No, well, okay, Gear 4th is kind of base game, but he was released as a standalone character. He doesn't have any of the buffs, so it's not broken. In fact, I don't think he's really that good even, but still, yeah. And other swimsuits. I think these are from covers, I want to say.
Probably.
No,
this is the weakest bikini that Nami's ever had.
You are kind of correct. However, I do still appreciate this, which will make a reappearance in fucking World Red, funny enough.
Yeah.
Well, I like looking at her ass, and the sweater is good, so that's fine.
That outfit is from Film Z.
Hancock is certainly in the most swimsuit of all time, I guess.
Bitch.
They really put a lot of emphasis on her ass, too. Even though she's not known as an ass character.
It's like looking at swimsuit Tsunade.
Yeah. I do appreciate this, though. That's really cute.
Yeah.
Really nice.
The variance is nice.
Koala is actually adorable. The full actual One Piece, funny enough.
Yeah, that's actually cute. That's like the 1920s swimsuits. This is dumb.
This, I think, is a reference to something, but I don't remember what the fuck it is.
It's a cover thing. It's like this. Yeah, Afro Luffy was all you needed.
This was great. This is a fucking hilarious inclusion. I do still like the strong world outfits,
Oh, no, it
but
looks good.
I do. So initially, I was like, I wish this was just a costume, but not.
They added on more to this. There's extra attachments like the
belt.
knife. Yeah, the really dumb belt were not in
his
Pirate Warriors incarnation.
Yeah, this is still. I'm glad this is still here at least.
Yes, no, this debuted specifically with Pirate Warriors 3 and good. It's awesome. The Wesker.
Yep, basically. This. I think this does have like a super juiced moveset, but I don't remember exactly the full details of it.
Why was it not like that? The base game, he'd already done everything he was gonna do with that arc by the time this game came out.
So Doflamingo was already insane in this game, but this version is actually busted. Hilarious.
Homeless man.
Actual homeless dude. Although, I guess I do appreciate actually having the bandana on, because I don't believe this game actually does have taunts.
Why did you make them separate? They're the same character.
No idea. Legal version of Sabo you can use in tournaments, I suppose. Kind of cool.
Sure.
Funny. I think it's funny.
You could sell an entire costume pack for $10 of just Bon Clay with different heads.
Yeah, no kidding. Also, the only appearance we'll ever have of young Whitebeard, erroneously.
I don't like his hair looking like that. It should be tied back.
I kind of agree. We have one form of this. And
go back to the shield.
Yeah.
From the way that looks, the shield should be entirely rounded. It should be a Captain America situation. Look at it from the back. It shouldn't just be a flat board.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, not kidding.
Because that's not going to defend anything or disperse a strike.
I don't know why there's two different colors. Maybe they got two different movesets considering their different stances.
This is very much a Grand Adventure thing where you have alternate outfits and then an alt color for every outfit.
This is something I would appreciate because of the fact that they're probably two different playstyles, but your layman is not going to know that.
This is just dumb. I don't know what this is from.
This is from Film Gold. And I know that from the name.
That doesn't look like anything before, I don't think. Or at least the colors are way
He
off.
did, but I think it was at the end. This looks gorgeous. I'm gonna state it. Am I the brave one for saying that? I don't know.
In this exact direct lighting where you can see how shiny it is and how clung it is to her skin, it looks like she's in a wet t-shirt contest. This angle exactly. Look at it.
Yeah, no, I definitely do see that. That's probably the cheapness on the model itself, though. But I think conceptually this looks gorgeous. Oh, and speaking of,
yeah.
Ooh. All legs, even if this is the worst version of...
This is just a variant of her Dressrosa outfit.
Look how much longer her actual legs are than her upper body.
Yes.
This is where it's really on display.
One Piece characters, am I right?
Dabo and red.
You really couldn't have just made an alt color.
I guess. Speaking of all colors. Look, I like Koala. I really do, but this is not needed. Tessrosa, or Tessero. I don't know.
Tesoro.
Tesoro. Yeah.
He sure is.
He sure
a character whose backstory was only included with the book at the screening of the movie, never released in America, not even on the American Blu-ray.
Tessero. He sure is. I say, but there does seem to be some modicum amount of effort to try to give him a backstory, but it's so copy pasted from other characters that it's just like, why?
Silverstein does a good job as him, but I look at him and my first thought is Sights. And I know they can't do Sights, obviously, because Frankie, but he looks like he should be a Sights.
True. Also, this is a good look for Rob Lucci. I do like the Y on him.
I love that
The bird.
Hattori
Yep.
is also wearing the suit. That's the best part of Lucci's entire character is that Hattori also gets to wear a suit.
Also, aside from my twitchiness with the camera, I think, left and right arm, something here is inverted. I don't know what.
I was going to ask if Nami and Robin's assets were upgraded for the gold costumes, because if you look at Film Gold, the movie, that's the biggest their tits have ever been.
Robin's seem upgraded, but
Nami's
not much more than usual. Nami's definitely. You know what I think it is? I think there's also additional curvature going on with the dress, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
So it makes them look bigger than they actually are.
You call that a dress? She's just wearing a towel.
Yeah, that's a cute corsage.
He was already wearing that.
Yeah. Garp, I miss you. I love you. Please come back. We need you, big man. We need the fun stuff.
I need new Welsh granddad.
Yes, please. Oh my God, yes, he's so good in the fucking live action movie series. And you, I miss you, Frieza. You are
Funniest man alive.
From the limited exposure I've had to you, you are genuinely hilarious. Your hair's also clipping through your mist there. But god damn it, I miss you so much.
It's because the code actually isn't real. He's created that out of gas.
That was my assumption, but yeah. Yeah.
The support.
Yeah. I guess there's anything else worth showing? Not really.
Other costumes in there on the playable character?
There's a couple of them that are so minor that I don't think it's really worth showing. But let's look at the support characters, I suppose, since we do have some extremely niche characters here. And Caribou is not here.
Of course not.
That's fine, though. He'll be here later. Extremely funny.
Oh, you can't even just get a full view of the PNGs without the stupid bar in the way?
I guess not. It's kind of strange. I would like full views of PNGs, but, you know, yeah, they don't think they were thinking that far ahead.
Okay, actually, I kind of like this one.
Yeah, that is great. They weren't thinking so far ahead that multiples of these characters.
This is newer art. Some of these are directly their model sheets from the year 2000 in the anime.
Alvita is basically like Nami's body at this point in time, post time skip. And then we went with the old one.
Yeah, no, some of these are just straight the 2000 model sheet. Some of this is like, yeah, this is probably from like 2013 or something, but this is way newer.
Yep. Don Krieg, my man.
The boy.
Still not. I have man not seen since 2005. Have you seen this man?
So you might not have noticed it because I can't imagine you've watched much of the flashback material in New World One Piece, but they're doing a bit of a Casca with Nojiko, which is to say she's getting wider every time you see her.
Yeah, I've been getting that kind of vibe with
this is already distinctly brighter.
Yeah.
Like, you look at her hands, and she looks, well, first of all, freak AI hands, but also... No, these are very much a white person's hands. It's only in the face that it looks slightly darker.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Someday it'll be relevant.
The Do Nothing Dad.
The Do Nothing Dad. Yeah, I've been seeing the memes. Hi, Laboon.
That's gonna come back at some point, probably soon even.
Maybe.
The boys are back in town. It has been 25 years, but the boys are back in town. Oh my god. That was probably one of the coolest reveals that Oda has ever done.
Like Kumatana can, presumably. Oh, man. Hi, Kareha. You still look amazing for 120 plus.
Was, if we mentioned it in something, it's definitely passed by now. Fucking Jamie Lee Curtis wants to play Kareha.
Oh, yeah. I think we mentioned that in Heart Warriors. Still really good. Hi, Vivi. Okay, I will say, this is a decent render for her. I think this looks okay.
Yeah, that's definitely like a year 2000 model sheet.
Yep, speaking of. Boom.
Yep.
Maybe they're from the OVA.
No, those are a lot shinier.
That's true.
He looks cool. Give him something to do.
Yep.
This is definitely from some video game.
Maybe.
Also, yeah, give Boy something to do. I know he's stuck up there, never coming down, but I'd wish he was able to be a more active participant in his own arc.
He was an assist in fucking Pirate Warriors 3. That's close enough.
He's also an assist in Grand Adventure.
True.
The four of them.
The whole most hilarious quartet.
Oh my god, look at Geratsu.
Hmm.
Top right.
Yep, I know.
This fucking face is melting.
I know, right? Well, I think it's kind of the joke a little bit, but yeah. Dash Bones attending the Monkey D Dragon School, flexing for the cameras. Yeah. He was. The recent meme of locking in, yeah. I still totally would.
Yeah, I mean, no reason not to.
Woof. But as you can see, they did not plan the DLC that far ahead.
You ever stop and think in hindsight that he looks okay now, but he's actually kind of real ugly?
You mean face-wise?
In general. The only time he looks presentable pre-time skip is when you actually see him in Eddie's lobby when he's drinking with the boys and he's got his hair tied back and he's not wearing his dumb hat.
Yeah, a little bit.
There is
he comes in clutch so hard with the movie. Film
Red.
Yeah, film Red.
It was so funny that they made him a main character of that movie.
I know. The fucking durability was so good there.
But also, like, in general, there's nothing going on behind those eyes.
Nope, not really. I don't remember you.
Robin's flashback.
Ooh, feel bad now. Taught her how to laugh.
He was actually referenced by name recently as another one of the Marine Vice Admirals said, my mentor was a giant, so I know how to fight giants. And then someone else said, your mentor was Saul.
Interesting.
She's
cool.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I'm good.
Tim Burton's the Penguin.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Jesus. Are you still good?
No, I love this man. Bring him to make him playable. I wish to play as him.
Yeah.
We bullshitted movesets for Shanks since Grand Battle. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah. He's fun to play as in Pirate Warriors 4 DLC.
Cool.
He's not really a character, but he's fun to play as. I want to play as you so bad. I want to be an AoE destruction character with his Soundwave moves.
That'd be kind of cool, though, yeah.
I want to do his pressing together his hand symbols and creating fire explosion.
That'd be kind of neat. I'm surprised Hawkins became so prolific as a villain in fucking Wano.
He was one of the... not the Toby Rowboat. He was someone important.
Yeah.
In their organization because his straw doll voodoo counts as a monster.
Okay.
Kid, I'm so sorry. I'm also so sorry for Toei for even knowingly going well above and beyond to sexualize a 12-year-old.
She's actually 12?
Yes.
I guess it makes sense given the Delphi abilities. Now you wouldn't know her actual age is. Wait, then the whole shit with fucking Kuma didn't even happen that long ago.
Yes, no. The thing is that with her being with him being cyberneticized, that was happening literally all the way up until the time skip. Even at Sabaody and Marineford, he wasn't fully turned yet. So she was sitting in a lab with him the whole time he was getting turned for 2 years.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, no, these are entirely recent developments.
What the fuck, okay. I'm gonna look forward to War Crimes, the musical later on.
Also, that eye ring or whatever the fuck, that's not jewelry.
That's an actual tattoo?
No. She has sapphire scales is the name of the disease that was hereditarily given to her by her mother, which she caught from the celestial dragons. It means that she is going to die at the age of no older than 12 or 15 or something like that because she actually has stones growing out of her body. Not like gallstones, like real stones growing out of her body and doing things like obstructing blood flow and other things. It was 10. Okay, she was 10. Yeah, she was supposed to die at 10, but Vegapunk was actually, or not, part of the contract with Saturn to turn Kuma into a cyborg was in addition to he would have full control over Kuma, and Kuma would lose all of his memories if on the condition that Vegapunk would actually be able to heal her. And for the most part, it seems like he was able to do that.
Good lord.
Yeah, she was gonna die at the age of 10 without the treatment.
What? Jesus Christ.
Because they first found out about it when she was 8.
Yeah. Okay. My god. All right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Aruj is a funny character because he never gets to do anything, but also he was there for when Kaido made his anime debut.
And try to kill himself, yeah.
And also because he beat the one of the highest bounties we'd seen to that point. He beat one of Big Mom's sweet commanders that had a 900 million berry bounty and put him out of commission.
Damn.
And he did this apparently just before Luffy and crew got there.
That's not nothing. Holy shit.
Which is funny because he had the lowest bounty of the 11 supernovas at 108 million. Something you find out post-time skip and only post-time skip is that bounties are not given for no reason. Every number is symbolic in one way. His bounty is 108 million because Japan has the religious number of 108 in Buddhism.
Yeah.
But also things like Luffy wearing the shirt that says 56 million and his bounty being 3 billion. 56 million is because 56 can be read as Go Mu.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, all that kind of shit.
Beppo is Beppo.
He's funny. I like him in the movie.
He's cool, yeah. I'm kind of sick of the shtick already.
Yeah.
By herself, she's fine. When Hancock is there, it's terrible.
You get to see some flashbacks of her in the past, and she basically looks more or less akin to Hancock's figure.
Cool, I guess.
So it's very much the Oda cartoonizing old characters. Like, yeah, you're going to shrivel into...
Yeah, once you turn 50, you instantly turn into, like, an elderly statesman, yeah.
Yeah, also, her staff is Ka from the Jungle Book.
Okay.
Margaret... Oh, no, they're all Ka from the Jungle Book. Never mind.
Margaret's great. I love her.
Margaret's still cute.
I like her more than Hancock, straight up.
Yes, definitely. It was one of those cases, again, where Luffy befriended a character that's a girl for a while. She's definitely going to join the crew. People have been doing this since 2008. You people need to get a grip.
Hey, that's how fucking good the show is at teasing you.
I like Inazuma a lot.
Oh,
I wish they got more play. Their scissor powers were real cool. Also, Cruella de Vil is funny.
Yeah.
Secret MVP of Marineford. He created the key when the key was lost or never existed in the first place.
Also, something lowered a scaffold somewhere that was important. I forget which one it was though.
Yeah, he cut it or something.
Yeah.
Magellan is Magellan.
Yep. Terrifying. Visa is cool, I think. Any more? But all right.
Something. A character this goofy apparently inherently lowers the threat of Mihawk because Mihawk was busy with him the whole time. Fuck off.
I'm good.
Grandpa.
Based also became a playable character later on. Funny that.
Funny how that works out.
Hey, Hina. You're great.
You have done exactly one thing ever, and you still sometimes get put in the background of the show and the movies. She was in Stampede.
Yeah, that is true.
She might have also been in Red, actually.
Possibly. I wasn't paying attention. Hi, Kobe.
Kobe just gets better with age.
Oh yes, definitely.
We say as he's at most 15 right now.
Isn't he like a vice admiral right now?
Rear admiral.
That's pretty close. Yeah.
Goes rear admiral, vice admiral, admiral, fleet admiral.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like 2 ranks from admiral.
That's awesome. Oh, about to realize the dream. Judge Marlo's kind of cool.
This is a character that they end up giving one of those, again, Oda's masterful power of character has hideous designs. You think they're just going to be a joke character and that's the end of it, but actually, they have hidden depths you would never have imagined.
The first one to really use hockey.
Yes, the first one to say it by name.
Prolific. Not the first one to say hockey by name, but definitely
I think he is. He's the first one to say it by name on Sabaody.
He's very close to it, but I think the first one to actually say hockey by name was actually someone sitting next to Rayleigh in the back after someone used Conqueror's hockey at first. Yeah.
Yeah, in the auction house.
Yeah. I have no opinion.
It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
His mime shtick is kind of neat.
Yeah.
He's a bird man. I don't know if he has a fruit or not, but he has wings and is a bird man.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, Ben Beckman.
Good stuff.
He ages really rapidly from flashback to now. Like, he turns entirely gray.
Damn.
Also, one of those things where it's like, maybe your casting in the live action was a mistake. I don't think it's a big deal, but people didn't like the fact that he was way older and way more heavyset in the live action.
I mean, it was cool. I didn't mind it.
And it's not really a big deal.
No.
Grandma.
Dadan is fucking cool. I've actually grown to appreciate her from the flashback with the boys. she's cool and comes in clutch and helps young Ace. That's really cool.
You are in for a ride.
I can tell. First of all, big lady, big sexy, but also I'm pretty sure also child coded, so I'm going to try to keep that at arm's length. But also,
Yeah, I think she's like 16 or 16 coded.
Living super weapon. Yeah, that's fun.
Do I tell you?
Can summon
No, it's a funny or a gross. It depends on your perspective.
The fact that Blackbeard's gonna try to abduct her, probably.
No. This character is in a vor scene.
Huh.
She has a giant shark that's her pet that's actually bigger than her. And so Luffy finds her in basically a cage because they're like, we need to keep her confined so that way she doesn't end up setting off all of the, what the fuck are they?
Sea King?
The Sea Kings. That way they don't end up destroying the town because of this hormonal child that doesn't know any better.
Okay. Huh.
And so it's like, Luffy's like, hey, you want to get out of here, right? You have this shark, it's bigger than you, just get in the shark's mouth. And then they cut back 2 minutes later, and her entire body is inside the shark's mouth, and the shark is visibly uncomfortable.
Could be worse.
But they sneak out that way.
Yeah. Cameo's cute. Unfortunate how she's not directly responsible, but indirectly responsible for this chain of events that would set off.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hachi is our boy.
I did not
Hachi is our son.
I was kind of told in advance that Hachi would end up being a really good character, and I was not prepared for how good he actually became. Holy fuck. Trooper.
They're going to have some problems if they ever get to Sabaody in the live action, because we don't have a Hachi right now, and we have no place that a Hachi could be slotted in afterwards.
Yeah, it's going to be awkward to try to ride around. I mean, they've done good so far, so I have confidence, but yeah. The complicated web we weave. I don't remember who you are. Did you? Wait, no, you freed Hancock and a bunch of other slaves.
He is the original leader of the Fishmen Pirates. He ends up getting not arrested, but executed on sight because he's actually the one that also freed Koala. And he's the one that returns Koala, who was also a slave as a child, to her home.
Huh.
And when the people that see him on that island, they don't know that he's just a guy trying to bring a stolen child back to her family. They see him as just a fishman and as just a pirate. So they're like, yeah, we're going to call the Marines on him. Yeah. Even though he's doing a good deed, and so he just gets shot on sight.
Yeah, check. Hi, Shigi, you're great. I don't know much at all about Kinemon yet.
Kinemon's gonna go through a roller coaster of him being the funniest and the coolest character, and then being like, "Oh, you just faded into the background. All right."
Yay! My favorite. Virgo, you're such a cool design. You have a really good fight. One of the best fights in Punk Hazard, actually. Probably one of the best at that point, actually, in the time skip. And
yeah,
he is still not playable in anything.
And as you know, time moves forward. Characters that aren't the main character of an arc just never get put back in ever again.
Yep.
So realistically, this was literally his last chance ever.
I know. God. Monet, beautiful, gorgeous. Seems like a scientist. Seems like seems like really, really fun when she's not being a bad guy. It's also never playable, despite the fact that you have the easiest in ever with just snow attacks.
Yeah.
Like, just copy-paste some other, like, AoE movesets from other Warriors games, and you're there.
Also, she's a bird. You also have a playable bird. Just give her some of Marco's sweeping attacks.
Exactly, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Funniest man who ever lives. I'm not Caesar. I'm Gangster Gastino.
Also eventually made playable, too.
Yeah. He was playable before this. He was playable in Pirate Warriors 3.
I know, and he started as an assist tier, became playable. Thank you, DLC, for not being planned out whatsoever.
Thank you, Kurt. First 2 New World deaths.
Ooh.
Gross, man.
I don't know. Something important about Doflamingo. Probably second command. We won bet.
He was the one that groomed Doflamingo into being a criminal.
Ew. Also, checks out.
Yep.
I don't know.
Ray Chase.
Damn.
Also the goodest boy. He was the one that stole law from Doflamingo and took him around to various different countries for 2 or 3 years, saying, you have to be able to cure the Amber Lead. You have to be able to cure this kid. Look at this kid. He's cute and he's dying. You have to be able to cure this kid.
Damn. Okay. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wolf, also Princess, also definitely Christian AV, also
I was gonna say that, yeah,
basically. Also good design. I will say that. I'm usually not a fan of women with hair fully slicked back, but she pulls it off pretty well.
From Christina to Christine. Dressrosa did the funny of, we're Spain, so we're gonna have all of our Mexican talent go out and assume Spanish accents, not Mexican. It's fine, I guess.
That's
it's
cool.
funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
I showed you the pictures earlier. You know everything you need to know.
Yeah, it's just weird, like the 12-mile like cleavage line there.
Yeah.
Kind of wild, but still looks all right.
This is her and him are characters you're going to either like and grow to hate more than anything else. And I'm not kidding. The 120 episodes of Dressrosa roll along. You will see this flashback 48 times.
I will be watching it at 1.5 times speed through
that will not
piracy.
Be enough.
Yeah.
Also, I think they added speed controls to Crunchyroll, at least on browser. So if you're
cool.
watching it in your second monitor or something.
Yeah.
Bellamy, the boy, the goat, I love him. I love him even when he's being a villain.
Also Raditz. Really good Raditz.
Until they turned him into the Kai version of Super Boob.
Oh, yeah.
Please go back to doing Raditz. Fuck Kid. Bellamy's a better character than Kid. Why did Justin Cook have to swap his Raditz voice over to Kid? Fuck Kid.
Yeah, that was weird. Gavin just seems funny.
The funniest boy. The
Cool.
funniest boy who ever lived.
Also, one of the wants to join the Grand Fleet. Really good stuff.
He did.
I don't know who you are.
Little fairy people from Dressrosa.
One of the ones that worships Usopp?
Yes, they're the original people of the island of Dressrosa, but their island got colonized, so they ended up having to go retreat to all their entire species living in a single forest instead of the whole country.
Okay. Hack, you're the one who teaches Koala, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't off base with that one.
I've never heard of this man in my life. You spelled his name wrong.
He seems kind of cool, maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about him before.
But did he laugh?
And then they laugh. The end. Okay,
Quite
we have officially added probably 40 minutes to our runtime with that alone. Not gonna lie.
That was longer than some of the story modes in this game.
That was longer than Ace's whole story mode, probably.
Maybe more than a kind.
Yeah, there is a chance of that. Anyway, guys, yeah, I don't recommend picking this game up, but if you can pirate it, maybe fuck with it if you want to. I would not put too much stock in it though. Online still works though if you're remotely curious. I guess I wouldn't be, but hey, it's something. It's kind of funny.
There is sure something there. Are we supposed to be on Dressrosa? Because that's the Corrida Coliseum.
Yes. This is specifically designed to be Dressrosa. Also, I guess maybe this is just a side thing.
Fuck me.
I guess this is also just a side thing, but I like to make mention that just staring at the Square Sisters in the middle this whole time made me grow an appreciation for them. I was like, yeah, I would.
There's nothing overtly wrong about them if you can get past their Usopp noses.
Yeah, literally. Even then, like, just go at an angle, you know. That's not where you want to sit anyway. I just implying kissing, but that'd be funny too.
I know.
Also, the really good looking food on the tables.
Oh yeah, the literal entire crabs.
I do kind of like this menu for what it's worth. It is kind of cute.
Oh no, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Just wish it.
I wish it made more
filled
sense. Yeah. All right, guys. I think it's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed our excursion through Burning Blood. I triple checked everything. The recording should be fine.
How do you make this your title screen and then give us Marineford?
Yep.
And then not even have Doflamingo do his histories written by the victor's speech.
Yep. I suspect they couldn't do Dressrosa because it wasn't done at the time. Probably. All right, guys. Next time, I imagine it's gonna be Pirate Warriors 2, but for myself, for practice recordings for a fighting game, it's going to be Nitro Blasters. I'm gonna try to get that out the door finally. And after that, or somewhere in the middle, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna work on World Red. I'm just knocking out the PS4 games right now, left, right, and sideways. Hell yeah!
Oh no, we're co-oping that game. It's gonna look terrible on screen, but we're doing it.
Yeah. That fucking split screen though, which was gonna look terrible for Twitch, and it's gonna be look funny when I try to edit it into a cohesive format. But Twitch chat is like split in half. It's gonna be very funny.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. We'll worry about that later though. All right, night, guys.
Peace out, boys.